There is a force that pulses in the universe, invisible yet palpable, like a wind that guides the leaves in their dance, carried by the breeze. Those who feel this call, the chosen ones, are like stars in the dark sky. Their light is unique but never solitary. They are the ones who hear the soft voice of purpose whispering amid the chaos of the world. Being chosen is not a coincidence. It is a divine invitation to walk towards the light, even when darkness seems dominant. The weight of this light, however, attracts the gaze of forces that do not understand its beauty. These forces appear as challenges, as seemingly insurmountable barriers. Not as punishment but as a test. The universe, wise in its essence, tests the chosen ones to refine their shine, like fire purifying gold. It is in this friction that the soul grows stronger, and it is in the pain of growth that courage blooms to continue. The challenges are not an end, they are a beginning. They are invitations, disguised as obstacles, to transcend the comfort zone and discover the strength that sleeps in the hearts of the chosen. Each blow received by life is, in fact, a hammer that shapes the true form of the soul. You who feel the call are not destined merely to endure the pain, but to transform it into wisdom, into light, into love. The call of the chosen is not for everyone, but it is for those who know deep down that they were born for something greater. Your mission is clear: to illuminate, transform, elevate. You are a divine spark, a manifestation of the infinite. The question is not why me, but how can I use this strength I have been given? So answer the call with resolve. Recognize the challenges as disguised teachers, and let your light shine even brighter. The universe chooses those who have the ability to endure, grow, and ultimately illuminate the path for others. Imagine spiritual energy as the invisible thread that weaves all things together, connecting heaven to earth, the visible to the invisible, the body to the soul. It is the vital essence that pulses within you, as real as the blood running through your veins, yet much more subtle, more refined. It is this energy that the chosen ones carry abundantly, a flame that warms, illuminates, and transforms. But like all fire, it needs protection, for without care, it can be extinguished or drained. Spiritual energy is not merely a resource. It is the reflection of who you are in your purest form. When aligned, it is creative force, a bridge to manifesting divine purpose. When neglected, it dissipates like sand carried away by the wind, leaving the spirit empty, disconnected. This is why the chosen feel the urgency to care for this energy, not out of selfishness, but because they know it is the foundation for serving the world. Think of spiritual energy as a sacred spring. Just as a river nourishes an entire forest, the energy of the chosen nourishes those around them. But like a river, it needs protection. Imagine your energy as a diamond, so precious it cannot be left exposed. It must be guarded, polished, and at the same time shared wisely. Caring for this energy is an act of self-care, but also of service. For when you care for your inner light, it expands, reaching others like rays of sun piercing through the clouds. This is not merely poetic inspiration, it is a spiritual principle. The energy you cultivate within yourself is the energy you give to the world. Practices like meditation, conscious breathing, and connecting with nature are ways to protect and renew this inner flame. By doing this, you become like a tree that roots deeply to withstand the strongest winds, but also provides shade, fruit, and shelter to those passing by. Never underestimate the value of your spiritual energy. It is the bridge between the divine and the human, between what you are and what you can become. Cultivating it is the greatest act of love you can offer to yourself and the world. The chosen are like beacons amidst storms. Their light not only guides the lost, but also challenges the darkness around them. Yet this light is not simple. It is a living force that pulses and grows as the chosen one embraces their essence. Carrying this light is a sublime responsibility, but also a journey full of challenges. After all, brightness does not exist without darkness to contrast it. The philosophy of the chosen rests on a paradox. Light only becomes full when it confronts the shadow. The world, in its complexity, is a stage of dualities, day and night, joy and sorrow, love and fear. The chosen walk the fine line that separates these opposites, bringing balance where there is chaos, harmony where there is disorder. It takes courage to exist in this duality, for carrying the light is also accepting that the shadow will always be present. Think of darkness not as an enemy, but as an empty space awaiting to be filled. It is in the darkest moments that the light of the chosen shines most brightly. When the world crumbles, the chosen stand firm, not because they are invincible, but because they have learned to nourish themselves from a source that never runs dry. Their strength comes from within, from an unshakable connection with the divine, which keeps them steady even in the fiercest storms. Being light in the midst of darkness does not mean being perfect, but being authentic. It is accepting your own vulnerabilities while keeping the courage to move forward. It is being like the sun that continues to shine, even when clouds try to obscure it. The chosen know that true strength lies not in avoiding the darkness, but in using it as a mirror to reflect even more light. Each challenge faced, each shadow recognized, is an opportunity to expand this light. This is how the chosen become pillars of balance, not only for themselves but for all those around them. Their presence is like a flame that ignites others, a wave that propagates, reaching places where emptiness once reigned. This philosophy is not just a way of thinking, it is a way of being. It is a call to face life with an open heart and eyes firmly on the horizon, knowing that no matter how long the night, dawn always arrives. Not every burden we carry is visible. Often what weighs us down is what silently drains our energy. For the chosen, whose light is so vibrant, these negative forces can be particularly attracted. Like moths drawn to the flame, dense energies seek the light, not to admire it but to drain it. Recognizing these forces is the first step in protecting the spiritual essence. These negative forces can take many forms. Some are external, such as people who carry toxic intentions, known as energy vampires. They approach with gentle smiles, but leave a trail of exhaustion and doubt. Others are more subtle, like environments filled with repressed emotions or collective thoughts of fear and hopelessness. There are also those that reside within us. Unresolved fears, limiting beliefs, and the inner critical voice that insists on dimming our light. Think of these forces as parasites that feed on the life energy of the chosen ones. An energy vampire, for example, does not need words to act. Just their presence is enough for you to feel your vitality being drained. They appear as friends or even family, bringing their own emotional burdens, but with no intention of dealing with them. Instead, they become anchors pulling you down while you try to float. Recognizing these forces is not an act of judgment but of awareness. It is like noticing cracks in a jar where your spiritual water is being lost. It is not about avoiding all people or situations, but about setting clear boundaries and taking care of yourself. Your energy is not infinite, it needs to be renewed and protected. Another common force is the accumulation of external energies. Imagine that every interaction you have, every place you visit, leaves energetic residues on you. Without a conscious process of cleansing, these energies can accumulate like dust on a mirror, obscuring your natural shine. Meditation and purification rituals are essential tools to keep your energy flowing and clean. Lastly, there is the inner shadow, that part of you that carries unresolved fears and traumas. Although it is not exactly a negative force, it can act as one if ignored. The shadow does not want to destroy you, it wants to be heard, integrated, and transformed. But if denied, it may manifest as blockages or self-sabotage, preventing your light from reaching its full potential. Recognizing what is stealing your energy is an act of courage and self-care. It is like examining the garden of your soul and pulling out the weeds that prevent your flowers from growing. By doing this, you create a safe space for your light to bloom, strong and vibrant, unshaken by external or internal forces. In the vastness of the universe, light and shadow are not irreconcilable opposites, but partners in an eternal dance. For the chosen ones, understanding this duality is essential. The shadow is not something to fear, but a silent teacher that leads us to true self-knowledge. Just as the night reveals the stars, it is in the darkness of spiritual challenges that the light of the soul becomes clearer. The shadow is an integral part of who we are. It is the accumulation of fears, traumas, repressed desires, and parts of ourselves that we avoid looking at. For many, it seems like an enemy, but for the chosen, it is a mirror. Each spiritual challenge, each moment of pain, is an opportunity to face this shadow, accept it, and more importantly, transform it. The journey of enlightenment is not about eliminating the shadow, but integrating it, allowing it to complement the light. Think of the shadow as the root of a tree. Invisible beneath the ground, it provides support and nourishment. Without roots, there is no tree. Without shadow, there is no true light. What we often perceive as weakness or darkness within ourselves is, in fact, the fertile ground for spiritual growth. It is through challenges, through moments of falling, that we find the strength to rise, more resilient and connected to purpose. Spiritual challenges arrive like unexpected storms. They test our faith, our patience, and, above all, our ability to trust the process. But the chosen one knows that these storms do not come to destroy, but to cleanse. Every tear shed, every moment of doubt, is like rain purifying the earth, preparing it to blossom. The challenges are invitations to expand our light, to learn to shine even when it seems impossible. Integrating the shadow is an act of courage. It requires that we stop running from ourselves and begin exploring the depths of our soul. When we recognize that the shadow is part of who we are, it loses its destructive power. Instead, it becomes an ally, a force that propels us forward, teaching us compassion and empathy. The duality between light and shadow is a constant reminder that we are complete beings, made of both beauty and imperfection. And it is precisely this completeness that enables us to light the way for others. The chosen are not those who never fail, but those who learn to transform their failures into stepping stones for spiritual ascension. Allow yourself to embrace the challenges as part of your journey. They are not barriers but bridges. They are not punishments but opportunities for growth. In every moment of darkness, remember, the light always waits patiently to be rediscovered. Protecting spiritual energy is more than a necessity, it is an act of self-love and service to the world. For the chosen, this practice is vital, for their light not only sustains their own journey but also illuminates the path for others. Energy is the foundation of their mission, and preserving it is like protecting a sacred garden from the storms of the external world. Here we offer practices that are both reflective and transformative, designed to nourish and strengthen the spirit. Let us begin with visualization, one of the most powerful tools to protect energy. Imagine yourself enveloped in a bubble of golden light, bright and impenetrable. This light is your divine essence, a shield that repels any vibration that does not resonate with your truth. Feel this light grow with every breath, creating a safe space where you can fully exist without being drained by external energies. This exercise, simple yet profound, is a daily practice that strengthens your connection with the divine and fortifies your aura. Mantras, in turn, are like anchors for the mind and soul. Repeating sacred words or phrases such as "I am light," "I am protected," "I am whole," raises your frequency and establishes a barrier against negative forces. The sound carries a vibration that resonates within your being, reminding you of your strength and aligning you with your higher essence. Choose a mantra that resonates with your heart and recite it whenever you feel your energy being threatened. Purification rituals also play a crucial role. Water, a sacred element in many traditions, can be used to cleanse your energy. As you take a bath, imagine that the water not only cleanses your body but also washes away all the dense energies accumulated. Every drop that flows carries with it what no longer serves you, leaving you renewed, like a stone polished by a river. Incense and crystals such as selenite and quartz can also be used to cleanse and strengthen your energy field. Furthermore, the act of cutting energetic cords is essential to releasing bonds that drain your life force. Visualize these cords as threads that connect you to people or situations that no longer resonate with your truth. Gently and firmly, imagine a sword of light cutting these threads, freeing you and others to follow their own paths. This is not an act of separation but of love, allowing both parties to grow without dependencies. Finally, there is silence. In such a noisy world, silence is a refuge to recharge your energy. Take moments of your day to be in stillness, listening only to your breath and the whispers of your soul. It is in silence that you reconnect with your essence, where distractions fade away and your inner light becomes more visible. Protecting your energy is an ongoing commitment, but it is not a burden. It is a celebration of who you are, a practice that honors your light and the mission you were called to. By incorporating these practices into your life, you become like a living temple, a sacred space where divine energy flows freely, nourishing you and all those around you. Vibration is the language of the universe. Everything that exists, from distant galaxies to the tiniest atom, vibrates at a specific frequency. For the chosen ones, high vibration is like a beacon that connects them to divine purpose, creating a natural protective field against negative energies and strengthening their inner light. Raising your vibration is not just a choice, it is a state of being that is cultivated daily. Imagine your vibration as a melody you emit to the world. When aligned with your higher essence, this melody is harmonious, attracting experiences and people that resonate with your purpose. However, when misaligned, it becomes dissonant, creating friction and opening space for negative influences. The philosophy of alignment is about constantly adjusting this melody, keeping it pure, strong, and in harmony with the divine. Gratitude is the first and most powerful tool for raising your vibration. When you choose to focus on what is good, on what is abundant, even amid challenges, you transform your perspective and resonate at a higher frequency. Gratitude is not just an emotion, it is a spiritual practice. Upon waking, take a moment to give thanks, for life, for breath, for lessons. Every word of gratitude is like a note that elevates your inner melody. Another essential practice is meditation. Silence and inner connection are like fine-tuning that raises your frequency. By meditating, you not only calm the mind but also align with universal energy, allowing your natural vibration to flourish. Visualize yourself as a pulsating field of light, each breath expanding this light and raising your vibration. Make this a ritual, even if only for a few minutes a day, and watch how your energetic field transforms. Conscious eating also plays a vital role. What you consume, physically and energetically, directly affects your vibration. Natural foods, rich in vital energy like fresh fruits, vegetables, and pure water, nourish not only the body but also the soul. Similarly, avoid consuming negative content, whether in conversations, what you read, or watch. Always choose what feeds your light. Connection with nature is another pillar of this philosophy. The simple act of walking barefoot on the earth, feeling the warmth of the sun, or listening to the sound of a stream aligns you with the frequency of creation. Nature not only heals but also reminds you of who you truly are, a divine expression of harmony. Use these moments to recharge, allowing the earth's energy to flow through you like a current of strength and renewal. Finally, engage in acts of love and service. When you give your energy with pure intention, whether through a gesture of kindness or words of encouragement, your vibration automatically rises. Love is the highest frequency in the universe, and by expressing it, you become a channel for this transformative force. Aligning with your highest vibration is an act of power and presence. It is a constant reminder that you are more than flesh and bone. You are energy, light, and purpose. When you choose to raise your vibration, you not only transform your own life, but you also positively impact the world around you. Divine purpose is like a distant star. Sometimes it seems unreachable, but its light is constant, guiding the chosen on their journey. Finding this purpose is not a one-time event, but an unfolding. It is a dance between what you feel in your heart and what the universe places before you. For the chosen, connecting with this mission is both a privilege and a sacred commitment. Divine purpose is not something you create. It is something you discover, like a treasure buried within. It is encoded in your soul, waiting to be revealed through your gifts, passions, and life experiences. To access it, it is necessary to listen to the voice of intuition, that inner wisdom often drowned out by external noise. This voice is subtle but unmistakable, and it will always guide you toward your mission. Start with small steps. Often, the chosen ones feel pressured to accomplish something grand, but divine purpose does not reveal itself in immense and immediate ways. It emerges in small actions, in gestures of kindness, in moments of connection with others and with yourself. Every act aligned with your essence is like a brick in the construction of a greater path. Trust in this gradual process. Purpose is not a destination, but a journey. Think of divine purpose as a river flowing toward the ocean. Sometimes it seems calm and clear, other times turbulent and full of obstacles. But even in the detours, it never loses its course. The challenges and changes you face are integral parts of this journey. They are not interruptions but redirections designed to align you more deeply with your mission. Spiritual practices such as meditation and reflective writing can help bring clarity. Ask yourself, what makes me feel alive? What awakens love and enthusiasm in my heart? These are clues to your purpose. It is not outside of you but within, hidden in your most genuine desires and in what you feel you were born to share with the world. When connecting with your divine purpose, remember that there is no right or wrong. Your journey is unique and does not need to resemble anyone else's. The universe does not expect perfection but authenticity. Your mission may be simple, like inspiring one person, or vast, like transforming an entire community. In both cases, your light is indispensable. Trusting the process is the key. Often, the chosen ones feel anxiety for not knowing exactly where they are going, but divine purpose reveals itself step by step. Every aligned decision, every act of courage, and every moment of faith is like a piece of the puzzle that will eventually form a clear picture. Do not rush the unfolding, simply trust. You were chosen for a reason. By living with intention and authenticity, you are already fulfilling your mission. The world needs your light, your presence, and your ability to bring change. And by following your purpose, you not only transform your own life but contribute to the balance and evolution of the universe. Being chosen is more than carrying the light. It is making it a beacon that inspires others to find their own journey. There is no greater service to the world than living your truth with courage, integrity, and love. Inspiring the path of others does not mean imposing your vision, but creating a space where each soul can awaken to their own purpose. It is sharing your light in such a way that it lights other candles, multiplying without losing its shine. The chosen inspire, above all, by example. It is not through elaborate words or grand acts, but through the authenticity of their daily actions. When you live in alignment with your essence, your very being becomes a testimony of strength, resilience, and faith. Every moment you choose light, even amidst darkness, sends a powerful message. It is possible to transcend, grow, and create something beautiful from challenges. Inspiration does not require perfection. It requires humanity. Sharing your vulnerabilities, your falls, and how you rose is one of the deepest ways to touch others. People do not connect with unreachable ideals, but with real stories of overcoming. Your journey, with all its imperfections, is a source of hope for those still seeking. Moreover, the chosen inspire by living with compassion. Every act of kindness, no matter how small it seems, is a seed planted in the heart of those who receive it. A smile, a word of encouragement, a supportive gesture. All of these small acts have the power to create waves of transformation. You never know the impact your light may have on someone, but you can be sure that, by sharing it, it always makes a difference. The path of the chosen also involves a deep connection with the collective. Remember that you are not alone. There are many other beacons scattered across the world. By joining forces, whether through spiritual communities, support groups, or simple friendships based on authenticity, you multiply the light and create an even greater impact. Your personal journey becomes part of something much larger, a collective movement of healing and elevation. Finally, inspire by living with gratitude and joy. The energy of a grateful heart is contagious, uplifting not only you but everyone around you. Joy, even in the simplest moments, is an expression of your connection to the divine. It reminds others that light is always available, even in the most challenging circumstances. As you walk, remember, your presence in the world is a gift. Your light is needed, and the impact you create, even if you do not perceive it immediately, reverberates like waves on a lake. By inspiring others, you fulfill your mission as the chosen one, transforming the world one soul at a time. The journey of the chosen does not end here. In fact, it has just begun. Every step taken, every reflection lived, and every practice adopted are seeds of transformation, both for you and for the world. Now is the time to carry this light forward, to expand your mission by sharing what you have learned and inspiring others to find their own essence. If this content has touched your heart, leave your mark. Like this video so that this message reaches even more people who need to hear it. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving reflections, practices, and inspiration for your spiritual journey. Each video is an opportunity for growth, and together we can create a community of light. Share your experiences in the comments. Your voice is important. It can encourage, inspire, and guide others who are seeking answers. There is no right or wrong in your journey. There is only continuous learning, and sharing this strengthens our connection as a network of chosen souls. Finally, send this message to someone you know who needs light, hope, or a word of encouragement. Small gestures like this have the power to change lives, and your intention can be the beginning of a great transformation for another person. You are light, you are purpose, you are infinite. The world needs you. Keep shining, and until the next journey together.